there's a sense in which duality is part of the world, right? Not dualism in the sense of like this like inseparable, like these absolute opposites, let's say, kind of like Manichaeism, like we talked about before. But duality is the motor of manifestation. That's why God creates heaven and earth and creates these two basic categories, and then it's like a 1 and a 0, right? It's the motor of reality. It's like on, off, on, off, on, off. That's how a motor works. And so reality, that's how reality works too. It has two modes, like two opposites, and then within those opposites, then that's how reality manifests itself. And so, but the idea is that, of course, that is not absolute. Like the absolute is beyond those opposites and is actually non-dual. But duality is real. It's not an illusion the way that a lot of people tend to think about it. I don't really dislike that. And so you could say that the Saint Ephrem the Syrian has a wonderful image of that in the Hymns to Paradise, where he says that if Adam and Eve had waited to receive the fruit from God rather than take it for themselves, then they would have seen sickness as someone who is healthy. But because they took the fruit for themselves, then they saw health as someone who is sick, right? So it's like, you could understand that if we had taken the fruit in the proper manner, then duality becomes an expression of something above it. But when you fall into duality, then you get trapped in these opposites, and you get trapped in this, like, in a sense that inside, outside, you know how as soon as Adam falls, what does he do? He like blames Eve, right? He's just like, it's her. And so right away you see this, like this inside outside. What does he do? He's afraid because he's naked. He realizes, he sees now the world outside of him as dangerous right away. And so he's a slave of the duality. He's already become a slave of duality because he sees the difference between inside and outside as completely as an absolute state. And so that's the difference. That's the difference. But I mean, I say that, but it's like, it's not like I live in a non-dual, continual non-dual realization. So it's not like I completely understand it. We have glimpses of it, you know.